Now, in Kundalini Yoga, the movements are not usually hard to do, but we do them repetitively. And that's where the challenge comes in. Something that's easy for 30 seconds can become challenging after 2 or 3 minutes. So you get to choose how challenging you want to make every exercise. You match it to how you feel at this time in this class. And we do all the movements with the breath in sync. Excuse me, I dry throat from allergies. We do our movements with the breath in sync. So make sure, unless I specifically tell you we're suspending the breath momentarily, that you're constantly breathing. And even if I tell you to suspend your breath, you don't have to. Keep breathing. If you have any blood pressure issues, don't suspend your breath when I say it. This is suitable for people of all ages. That's one thing I just love about Kundalini Yoga. You can do it if you're 10 years old, and you can do it if you're 110 years old. You can do it if you're able-bodied. You can do it if you've got limitations. I have limitations, and I have no trouble doing my Kundalini Yoga practice. The modifications are always less time. Just do it. Don't do it as long as we're doing it, or fewer repetitions. Or maybe you just make an adjustment to the movement that still maintains the integrity of the exercise. Now, that could be if we're doing something with the arms and we're doing something with the spine, you're welcome to bring the arms in and just do the spine. Or maybe you're having backaches or something and your doctor's told you to take it easy on your back. Maybe you just do the arm portion. You can adjust to whatever you need. Modifications are totally honored in this class. The objectives we're going for, well, Kundalini strengthens the nervous system. It massages the organs and glands, something we don't often think about, but our organs in our body, and especially the glands, don't always work optimally unless they have been moved around. So we need to massage our organs on a regular basis. We need to massage our glands, such as our thyroid, our adrenal glands, all of them, so that they work optimally, especially the lymphatic system. It doesn't work at all unless we move. So in general, we want to help the body work more optimally. Kundalini Yoga brings about more integration of the mind and body. In modern culture, we often talk about the disconnect of the mind and the body. They're doing two different things without always working together. And the prime example I love to use is when you walk into the kitchen and you find the milk sitting in your cabinet, or you find the cereal box sitting in the refrigerator. That's when our mind and body has been doing two different things, and the body put it in the wrong place while the mind was thinking about something else. Kundalini helps us bring that together. In general, Kundalini is therapeutic. It's meant to help us be healthier. So the guidelines: never practice with any pain. That's forbidden. Because if you're in pain, you're already suffering some damage. And if you practice your Kundalini Yoga, you're going to make the damage worse. Never move in a way that your physician instructed you to limit. Never move in a way that you know you should not. We all have limits. We all have challenges. We know things we shouldn't do, or we know things we should do in a reduced manner. Honor that. But on the other hand, don't let the body just stop or slow down on its own. The body is constantly looking for a way to make life easier on us. Now, that's a good benefit. Our body wants to make things easier on us. But if we're trying to challenge our arms or our shoulders or our legs or thighs or whatever, if we want the challenge, don't let that body decide all of a sudden that those arms are going to drape and hang down when really you need them up high. Correct yourself and bring them back up. With that being said, if you have injuries or you need to lower those arms, you make the conscious decision that you're going to continue in the exercise, but with lower arms, just so you can continue, then do it. And if you make the decision intellectually to reduce what you're doing, go for it. But if the body does it without your permission, correct it, bring it back. Also, you want to start practicing what we call abdominal breath. That means as you inhale, you allow the belly to come out. Don't inhale and expand the chest. Inhale the belly first. The chest can expand after the belly, but you want that belly button to sort of flow out on the inhale and sort of float back in on the exhale. This manipulates your diaphragm. There's a nice muscle going right across the center of your torso. That muscle, as you push the belly button out, pushes down. When that muscle pushes down, the diaphragm is expanding this cavity up here that we have for our lungs, and the lungs expand bigger. So belly button out, lungs bigger. Belly button in, lungs smaller. You can actually take in up to 26% more oxygen by belly breathing. Now, if you're not used to doing it, don't drive yourself crazy in this class tonight. Give it a try, do it a little bit, maybe try it during a couple of exercises. Build up over time. Keep coming back to class and do a little bit more of the diaphragmatic breathing each time. So let's do our practice. I'm going to be seated. You're welcome to use a mat or rug and go to the floor with a yoga mat or a rug or whatever serves you best. But if you are going to practice on the floor, would you give me some sort of signal that I acknowledge and know that you're there so that I can give you the alternate instructions? Loose fitting, comfortable clothes, barefoot or soft shoes, water available. I've got my water. Hopefully you've got yours. Let me make a note. And we're going to start off with some breath work, as we always do. So I'm going to put on some soft music to start, just so that we can breathe to nice, soft music. We always start with our seated easy pose. In yoga, we have easy pose. In chair yoga, we have seated easy pose. Oops, I need to make some changes here. So bring your tush forward in the chair to give you some space behind you. Sit up tall. Stretch that head to the sky. Okay, I can't figure out what I need. Ah, there's what I need. Maybe I'm already spotlighted. I was trying to spotlight myself, but maybe I'm already spotlighted. Okay. I've got about 7 inches behind me. My feet are flat on the floor. My knees are right over my ankles. My shoulders are over my hips. I'm sort of squared off.
Hey, Ty, we can't see your feet tonight.
I didn't get to the other camera. Thank you for that update. I was so busy trying